It's week 4 of the NFL, and all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson. He comes in second in the league in passing yards this season. It's the Ravens and the Bills on Sunday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally, kept the ball clean, and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bills are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here's the first drive for the Ravens, and at the helm is the 2023 NFL Most Valuable Player. Second such time he's won the award, Lamar Jackson.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll power.
Slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
To throw is Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. So he'll be stopped here for no gain, and that'll make it second down. In motion, Aguilar. Jackson. He'll find Bateman once more. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. So their defense gave up the opening drive touchdown, and now, Charles, they're going to look to work this ball down the field and get the equalizer.
Yeah, there's got to be a little bit of balance in how you're thinking and how you're approaching this game, because the way things go in the NFL today, that opening touchdown often changes your strategy. You feel like you have to match everything right here, right now. But that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Ravens at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself at an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot, find a way to win some games, and keep moving forward.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 26. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
On second down, here's the option.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Now this is picked up, and now off to the races down the right side. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And from the 41, this is second and a yard. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Play action. It's Jackson. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. 20, 5, and all the way following the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bills offense and Curtis Samuel getting set for their next possession. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but it's fair to say this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line.
The Ravens offense and Derrick Henry set to take over once more. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
You look at this Buffalo defense.
They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
In motion left, Bateman. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Now Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
From the gun on third down, Jackson.
That one out wide and intercepted.
Teron Johnson able to pick it.
And the Bills will have the football as this is taken. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
Oh, nice move. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now Allen.
Now he fires deep for Shakir.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Try to get that pass to Khalil Shakir.
And that'll bring up second down.
You look at this Baltimore defense.
Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass. So 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And even though that's not the greatest rank,
it's caught inside the 25. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Motion man is Shakir.
Now Allen again.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down.
Allen.
they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Jackson now.
That one into the hands of Flowers.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
18 more yards there and another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. Here's Jackson to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Flowers. In possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson.
He'll get this to Flowers, left side.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
In motion, Aguilar.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And he's got it. Touchdown. Mark Andrews. His first touchdown on the year. Now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, now how about this return?
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
And here come the Bills. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
To the air, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Ravens will get offense at the line, set to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
82 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
And you'll hear all the time that he's really a power forward who plays above the rim, and he does have a basketball background. But I think the Bills got a receiver to match their environment as well. Big, strong, physical, can go across the middle and catch the football.
Allen now looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
Escaping the pressure right. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The decision to tack and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Now it's Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they're going to show 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Get some points on the board.
Off the option, here's Henry. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Allen going to throw. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. 2nd down and 8. Again, they'll throw with Allen. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. Here's Allen. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. The kick by Bass is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Play action. It's Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Jackson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Daquan Jones,
his 2nd sack of the night. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
At their 38. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now Allen. And his throw here's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Here's Allen to throw it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And again, it's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Allen. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's caught. It's Coleman. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw, it's Allen.
To the right side here, caught by Kincaid.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Now Allen again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now Allen. And that is caught.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers set to take over once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this 1st half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. Complete to Likely.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They set up the screen for Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
And this one nearly picked off. Yeah, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Throw caught by Flowers. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
To throw again is Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end Andrews. So nothing doing there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. So we've reached halftime in a wild. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson.
That is caught. He's across midfield.
And finally brought down at the 38. A big play that time on the catch and run. 39 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38.
And Bateman, he'll go in motion right here.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Oh, the option right is Jackson.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Keep it together, offense. Keep it together. This is your game to win, offense.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And that nearly intercepted.
Tucker's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold them to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving them the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Let's give him the credit he deserves because he can really do no wrong. It's got to be demoralizing for a defense to have someone who can cut up your secondary all game long with his arm and then rip off a huge gain like this with his legs. A championship effort from that man under center.
Now it's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
And you can forgive this defense just a bit here. They know how dangerous Lamar Jackson is running the football. Stopping him is in many ways a prime concern. So here, they're late to react to the handoff on the option, and it costs them as this winds up a touchdown.
Tucker now to add the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing?
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Motion man is Shakir.
Allen.
And that, nearly picked off. But it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down.
They'll try the middle with Cook. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. To the air, Allen. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. No, he didn't.
This taken in by Kincaid.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down at a yard.
Allen going to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Again, they'll throw with Allen.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the... Allen now looks to throw.
Throw left side to Kincaid.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a...
Awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that gives them a 3-point lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Well, the home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this 3rd quarter.
Jackson. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. In motion, Aguilar.
Oh, the motion comes too late. And this is good. So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7. And he'll go right back to Andrews. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before. In Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line. To throw is Jackson. And he fires one incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Throwing is Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. In motion, Aguilar. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Jackson options out left. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Jackson now. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. This a 33-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that's going to tie the ball game at 34. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And out a little touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Coleman. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now Allen again. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. He'll get only 3 there, so at least start the 4th. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 9 yards there, and they get a 1st down.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Odafe Owe so quick, and he gets to him there behind the line. So the shotgun snap to Allen. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. This one complete to Coleman. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's not the first time they've looked his way when they've needed a big play. He's been the go-to guy all game long. And they get the hook up again on 3rd down to keep this drive alive.
Motion man is Shakir. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him. That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills have taken the lead here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3. Jackson from the shotgun. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They go play action with Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Henry up the middle. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. To throw, it's Allen. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Here's Allen to throw it. Shakir holds it in. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down. Zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Flush to his right. The quick feet by Jackson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Lamar Jackson, such a 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's Jackson. Henry's got it out on the left side. And that play is blown up, losing.
Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught 11 on the field. Those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. Remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had 1 pick. Could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Johnson to return it. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
The Ravens ready to take over. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Flowers. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 31, here's 2nd and 4. The tight end in motion right. Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down. Jackson. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, Why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. Again, Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry.
And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Here we go, first and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Jackson.
And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Isaiah Likely.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part one is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Allen and the Bills now down by 4, under a minute 20 to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down.
Now Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Eluding the pressure right. Allen. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball, so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. And they will take a knee here. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And they take a knee. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll indeed take a knee.
And there it is, the standard symbol, taking a knee means that one team won and the other one obviously lost the ball game. But now that team that won is 2-2. After the first 4 games, I think they're okay with a 2-2 start. Not overly happy, but at the same time, not depressed either.
You mentioned to me breaking down a season in quadrants. So the first quadrant is kind of a check, as you said, for okay. Not great, not bad.
Yeah, right now they're just holding serve. They look forward to their next 4. Maybe they can make a surge there.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to 1 possession game at the end, That's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Ravens, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will hit the road next week.